Okay, Fran, this is a movie to walk through what the errors are in your chapter 10 chapter assignment. So I am looking at your report, and on the right I have the file that you submitted. So the first thing that's wrong is step number 3. You were to save this file, this report, as report employee lessons _a student. If you look at your name, you have just _student. You left off the A in front of it, so you just need to rename this file to have an A in front of it, and then that would be this piece. So that would fix this one. The next one, the width of the fee control. So if I open up that report in design view and I have my property sheet up, there is a fee control right here, not the label, but it's in the details section, fee. If you look at your property sheet, the width should be 0.7. Okay, which is what this is. And then it says the width of sum of fee. So if you come straight down right there, change the width to 0.7, and both fee and sum of fee would be formatted correctly. The width of grand total, so we're going to keep going down to the report footer right there. Change that same property to 0.7. So that takes care of those items. If we scroll down, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Open the report employee by position. So I'm going to open that up. And it says the employee salary field was not added to the right of employee position. So let's take a look at that. Employee salary was not added to the right of employee position. So if we come up here, this is step number 7. So for this one, Fran, I think you have the employee salary correct. I think this salary label looks a little wonky to me. I think it should be over top of this employee salary, so at the 2.5 mark, or both of them are supposed to be at the 225. That's what it is. So I would select both of those, the label salary and the employee salary, and go into property sheet format, and there at left you see where it says 2.5. It's supposed to be 2.25. And so the engine that checks the assignments was looking for it at 2.25, and you had it at 2.5. So I think that's all you're going to have to do there is change that position. All right, so then let's take a look at this next one. Orientation of the report was not set to landscape. Okay, so let's open this up. Report member renewal _a student. So we're going to open that up. I'm going to open it up in design view so I don't have to. All right, so in design view, so well, let me try and run this. Let me run it, and it says 5/1/2019, 7/1/2019. Yeah, this does not look like it's in landscape. Okay, so if we come back here and I go to so while I'm in this, I'm going to go not design, not arrange, not format. I'm going to come over here where it says page setup, And for this one, all you need to do is click it to landscape. Then the title, membership renewals by a student. See how this has no space and you have a space. So you need to tighten that space up. And then those are okay. All right, so that one's okay. So it's changing it to landscape and fixing that title. All right, create a blank form, switch to layout view, insert the title. The name of the form was not set to. So let's go check on that. So let's open this up. Member format, members, renewals, a student. Okay, this is a form. Form, member. Okay, so here, look, there's an S. Form, members, renewals, _ a student. So just rename that one again and put that S after renewals. So far, there's all just kind of little formatting and typing mistakes. So change that. All right, so let's open it up. The title was not inserted with the text. Renewal, date, form, and once again, it's the same thing here. It's not a student, it's us, like it's not a space student, it's a student, like together, one word. So you need to fix that. And then the font color of the label was not set to red. So let me just double check. We're on step 14. What do they want you to turn to red? Change the font color. So it looks like you got the font color, but is it the right color? Ah, you have dark red. It's supposed to be red. So you picked the wrong red box. You had the corner one. You need to pick the one that says red. All right, so that's it for that one. Insert, oh shoot. So let me fix these again. So we got rid of that. We selected this and made it red and not dark red. I'm going to do a save. All right, insert a text box control. Control 5 was not detected. Okay. Insert a text box. Let's take a look. Okay, so do you see where this says text 66? That's supposed to be start date. Start space date. Like that. So that's one mistake. Yeah, so that's that one. The name of the text box, so that's this piece, right? So the left side is going to have the actual label that says start space date. Then if you look at the unbound control and you go into properties and then go to all, you have a space. It should be start date, no space. When you're naming things, remember Francine, I always say you got to smush them together, no spaces. It's only the labels and the captions that you put those spaces in. But when you're naming objects, everything needs to be together. And I suspect that's the same thing here. Yep, you did end space date. It's end date all together. So that's those things. You did all the hard stuff. It's just the little stuff here. Okay, so let's open that up. Let's see this one. Step 18. What did you do? So what are we? Form member renewals a student. Under section, the student engine reported a failure as the button was not named. Okay, So let me close this up. So let's find the button. Okay, first of all, I can tell right here, renewals is spelled wrong on the button itself, right? So the caption is wrong. And then you have the, let's see, CMDQRYWEN. Yeah, renewals is spelled wrong. It should be ALS. And here you forgot, so in the caption, you forgot the E, and needs to be some space. Then in the name, you spelled renewals wrong. It's ALS. Okay, so that's that. And then let's just review these. Let's see, control. And then these are not sized. You need to size all these. Control, command query renewals. Okay, that's because the name was wrong. Okay. Yeah, those are all names. Okay. So fix that. The names. All right, in the first renewal date. So here we need to do report expired membership. Select the first renewal, conditionally format. And I'm wondering here if you did the wrong red again. So layout. Renewal, conditional formatting. I'm going to edit the rule, and it's supposed to be this red, not the corner red. And there it changed. Okay, so I think that's just the red. Let's see about this one. Okay, I suspect that these are all names. So really go through and make sure that you have everything named correctly. And then use the red. It's not the corner red, which is dark red, but the one next to it. All right, give it a try and send me an email if you have a problem.